Yeah.
that got in there.
Oh, nice. We're going to see some court projections, by the way. You guys saw this in the NBA 2K17 prelude, but we also have it for all the NBA teams.
Can I break some news?
Let's break some news while we're watching this amazing... This is, like, sick, by the way.
Yeah, dude. Shout out to the presentation team.
Absolutely.
Speaking of the presentation team.
Crew.
Speaking of the presentation team in Momentous.
Yes.
The Momentous trailer drops tomorrow.
Woo! It's more fire than Ronnie's butt kicking on me last game, fellas.
It might be...
It's the best one he's ever done.
Oh, wow. You went
It's
right
the best,
there, huh?
It's the best one he's ever done.
I can't disagree with you.
It is really good. Have you seen it?
I saw half of it. I walked in halfway through it. What the kids like to call lit.
Yes.
It will hit.
Kids.
Oh, the kids don't. It's Ronnie 2K.
It was lit.
The kids
like
to
it will hit.
You know,
It's a lot of fire emojis. I don't know how many fire emojis am I going to use in my tweet tomorrow. What do you think?
How about every single
What's the
space?
overall
How about
group?
every single character
Ronnie,
space?
stop trolling.
How about every single character space?
You got it. It'll be done.
Right.
Wow.
So
it's crazy. I get sad, man. It's like the older I get, it's like I remember getting in trouble running laps, for the 2K franchise, in high school. Like, speaking of
but every year we've dropped a Momentous trailer.
Yeah.
I think since I've been here,
like,
maybe not the first
Can
year.
you imagine being in, except for some of our fans who are in middle school or in high school right now, and they're getting this type of experience?
Yeah, I know.
It's just, my goodness. This commentary is pretty insane, too. Steve Smith, the new one, Doris Burke absolutely kills it in the booth.
And the fact that the team traveled to all of these arenas and recorded 11 commentaries. I mean, how many lines do you have to have for that kind of experience?
It's funny, when Doris was here, she is literally... Oh, you have him.
Why is he so open?
Yeah, that's your boy, Jared Solinger. She's literally the walking basketball encyclopedia.
Yeah. She's super smart. Oh,
she went to school at Providence with Billy Donovan, so she could play. I think she left there.
We're gonna switch. Sorry, Ryan, didn't mean to pause on you. Settings. Any new stuff in here, real quick, while we're in this menu, Scott, that we can talk about?
Not off the top of my head. I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff in there. Coach settings. You can you choose whether. Let's go back to that coach setting one. What we were talking about, Ace. Right there. There's your setting. If you just want to say, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do, go ahead and turn that thing off.
Yeah.
But if you want to do what the team is going to do and how they're going to adjust, then just leave it on.
Cool.
It's all up to you.
He's trying to call me off the over that pause.
Sorry, Ryan. I'm trying to cheat here.
Spread, pick, and roll. Oh, good hope.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, I got it. The one.
What?
Oh, we're just trying to.
What?
Oh my goodness, that was out. The thing I really like this year. The thing I really like this year too, Scott, talk about some of the speed differential. I know that was something that a lot of players gave feedback on last year. The speed of the game, the speed of the players.
The speed of the players, again, that's why we were looking at really hard about the speed with ball, speed without the ball, just continuously trying to go back to game balance. Getting it.
The calls already are starting. What is it with you tonight? Like, we're gonna change it to Hall of Fame.
Well, you gotta get the ball in the basket.
It's
tough to run when you're getting the ball out of the net.
I took my Wheaties.
Yeah.
My 2K Wheaties.
Guys are requesting 2K Cam.
That's what we're on right now.
I thought you were on a different one.
No, we're on 2K Cam.
Sorry, I'm reading this. It's the dynamic duo.
No,
they're not going to call foul. Right?
Please fix ball speed for slashers. I like how a lot of these guys are in here. This is good. Yeah, man, we can't wait to hear your guys' feedback on all of these.
And by the way, the team, the gameplay team, as I'm sure Scott will lead to, they're going to be listening to feedback
I didn't
about
have
the
to
things
do
that we need to address,
change.
Right?
Absolutely.
So, you guys find something. Some of you guys have already started talking to me about some of it.
He's doing 1-on-4.
We're gonna definitely be passing that information on, and the gameplay devs are really great about listening and seeing what's out there, and seeing what the fans are
we
about.
can't react to everything, so we want to, because a lot of complaints that we got come from frustration, so some of that is warranted. Hey, something's not working as as thought, or they're just not playing very good basketball, and this needs to change for them. So just trying to balance that out.
So talking about some of that chucking, I was doing that on the pick and roll.
I'm on skates.
Yeah. Man, there were so many limits in the old system that we had, man, that we just gotten rid of. Whether it's when you could bump somebody, how you could bump somebody, who you were bumping, was it the guy you were guarding? So
I think our fans are going to be excited with how, right?
Yeah, because right there, that is what we call a run with. Yeah. So guys, back cutting them it's a big adjustment. It really was. Even for, a lot of our guys, in-house. There's constantly, especially as a micro post guy, last year you could essentially just move around, get the ball where you wanted. Guys weren't bumping you, getting you off of your spot.
But even right there, Ronnie had a good first step on me. So instead of trying to chase him, I'm going to cut him off at the point where he's trying to reach, right? So right there, he tried to do a little pull-up, got a little swipe up at the ball, which I really like this year too. Because guys like to get in that comfort zone of pump faking or doing a lot of up fakes or whatever it is. And a shot. Ronnie has the shooting down tonight.
Ronnie's been telling people in the streets he's been in the lab.
I have been in the lab.
Chris, I think your biggest thing right now is you gotta back up off that ball carrier. You're really aggressive.
Yeah, I am.
Oh. Straight up.
Oh my God,
Bunny!
I didn't help myself with the way I set that up and with the stick. That was totally in my control. I didn't finish that.
This double team is for real, man.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm getting doubled every possession against Ronnie TK right now.
I have 12 guys playing defense.
Yeah, there's a bunch of double team logic on the offensive end too for spacing to really make you pay for that.
I'm trying to force you to make an extra pass, but
no call.
There's a guy identifying ball. Next guy.
Sure,
strength.
Muscling up.
Must be nice.
Being very interested to play with against some of these higher ranked dudes last year.
Got
it. In the park, in the pro-am. Just with the stamina effect, guys can't sit there and dribble around for 20 seconds.
Let's do that again.
Ronnie playing that base defense.
Yeah, he's playing good. Ronnie's playing well this year.
As soon as you said that.
Physics.
I can't buy a bucket right now. Bad.
I can't believe, guys. Like I was just talking about the Momentous trailer, and the Momentous trailer always is kind of a moment for us because it's like near the end of the campaign.
Oh, got him on skates. Oh, and then he's throwing the dive. Nice pass. Somebody's asking talk about the size ups this year. Yeah. So it's basically almost like the motto is creating your own sauce. Yeah. Last year I gave it the sauce, and Mike doing the size ups.
Yep.
We wanted to. It was his big thing. It was basically creating your own stuff. So last year Jamal Crawford, if you wanted to go right when he went between the legs behind the back, now basically you just go to get that same move, go between the legs behind the back.
Yep.
So boom boom.
If I wasn't getting double teamed, I would show off some of those signature dribbles.
Guess you may need to go high screen roll. Oh, nice little step.
Your best possessions have come when you slow it down.
Thanks, Coach.
I'm just saying.
You can choose the way you want to post up. Just flick away now, so you can turn it back different ways.
Where you at, T-Dot? He's in the game. Oh, I had that baseline. I think I had to wait one more second, bounce pass.
I like Indiana's squad this year.
Yeah. They got a good 5-man. I mean, they can compete with anybody in the league.
People are asking a lot about the defensive archetype, the lockdown defender.
Yes.
Man, that is if you're trying to clamp, that's the guy you want, just as the name says. I'll be very curious to see who does that. Because essentially you're looking at a Tony Allen type of player, a guy who's really in you, but offensively, I wouldn't call him a liability, but he's not making shots.
Yeah.
As you can tell.
And I've seen a little bit of criticism on that, saying you can make an ultimate role player, but honestly, you're going to be able to go earn those badges and earn those bronze badges alongside the ones that are upgradable at that archetype spot. So, you're going to be able to make your player better.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a bunch of stuff within live practice, too, that's going to be able to help you. New drills. You're not going to see guys walk into ball screens anymore. Guys are going to be getting hit going there, too. Oh, slow getting over.
What might help?
It could be Terrence Ross, it could be his rating, it could be a lot of things.
The new stamina system as well, stamina has been much increased. The short-term stamina that was discussed in Mike's Williams blog, anything you want to add to that?
Oh, no!
You're playing the game,
can't believe how open
can't spam a lot of dribble moves,
Yeah, well that was a frustration of ours, but when you do it, and I say that, they're like, oh, why didn't you fix it last year? There's, to be honest, man, that is a huge system.
Yeah.
Huge. It's going to take, to do it right, it could take half your cycle, it could take 3/4 of your cycle with that particular group. Because you got to factor in a lot of things. You got to factor strength, you got to figure dribble moves, their ratings, is it this is stamina.
How people are also playing based off that system, right?
Last year trying to guard a guy for 20 seconds.
How people are also playing based off that system, right?
Last year trying to guard a guy for 20 seconds because he's just hitting you with all the business. He's putting you in the blender.
Yeah.
Scott, I got to say, I made this tweet a couple weeks ago. I think it was on the weekend. A lot of people haven't thought about the fact that our launch date has gone from October 29th in 2 years to we launched a product on September 9th.
Yeah.
And that's just that creates this huge difference for you guys. I mean, at the end of the day, you're trying to ship this masterpiece that is the 2K game, and then you have to also work on the prelude and all of that stuff. So it's a testament to how hard you guys work.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, the guys in there, man, are really resilient. They love the game.
Yeah.
So they're gonna do, man. It gets moved up. So what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it's gonna make us push some stuff up there, but guys are all about winning in there, from top to bottom. So, it's almost like somebody calling your number in a real game. You just gotta answer.
Only competing with yourselves like real champions would do.
All right.
He's closing. It was 15-4.
Man, can't make this an embarrassment too. I love that on the free throws now. The momentum that takes them forward or back.
Oh yeah.
It's really, really cool.
Yeah, there's a bunch of that, man, that the guys added. Those are sweet. Oh. So if he's short or if he's long, you'll have a different one.
Yeah, tough one. I like those pull-ups though. Wow. Can't believe you got that.
He's open. He had a small guy on. Targeting whoever's
small.
I
was right there defensively, but that's a mismatch, and that's something that you're going to see too. One of the things, Scott, if you got a big in the past, you had a big coming in the paint on a small could kind of hold them down. What happens this year with the mismatch in size?
Oh man, it's literally barbecue chicken. I mean, you and I talk about that literally right after the tournament ended.
Right.
So we adjusted, man. We must have added over 100 different walk downs and different off-ball post stuff for that size mismatch. The goal is, man, so you can get that small dude in there, literally catch a deep steal, just turn and dunk on him. I know our boy, good old Brian Zeke, there was talking about that.
Yeah,
that's one of my was talking about just being able to catch the ball down in that charge circle and just turn around and just booming all over them.
Bigs are going to eat this year.
Yeah.
For sure.
Speaking of those two gentlemen, by the way, they were featured in this morning's My Team pack opening trailer. So if you guys haven't checked that out, definitely want to.
A lot of My Team fans are really excited about everything we got going on.
You just did the same thing to me.
Explain how the commentary teams work and how they're allocated which divisions teams. I can't answer that part because I don't exactly know because I'm working on the gameplay side. But Steve Smith.
Yes.
And it's also a variety of where you are in the season.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's awesome.
Steve Smith was outstanding. Brent Berry, outstanding. Doris Burke was outstanding. And they all sound different too. Like they're not just saying the same old lines or hey, why don't you say this? It's good stuff.
Can't really get anything to drop. Yeah, that's the thing. I was listening to one of the things, and Chris Webber was telling a story And I was sitting there playing, and I'm like, man, it's crazy. It's not just like they're calling action on the court and there's a script in front of them. Like, the audio team's always done such a phenomenal job, but it really is enhanced this year as well. Oh my goodness.
We're going to have to beat that double team with the pass.
I get under. I had to do the up and under right there. Man, what a great series this was, though. I can't wait to watch more of that. I'm already looking forward to the season starting, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I know. Usually our game release is
I was curious to see what we see from OKC too, outside of Westbrook. Can they
I
do
see
anything?
a lot of Westbrook triple doubles is what I see.
Yeah? Does that include turnovers?
It's going to be him trying to take over every single night.
Yeah. I can't get a break. Right?
I'm to the ball.
Oh. It's a good help. You see how Jefferson, Ronnie?
Oh no!
Did you notice how Jefferson got over there sooner? So again, ratings are playing into all of this.
Ooh, bad shot.
He's going back in. Oh, Big Al, no love. Ronnie, you're an inspiration. The King Drift 2K. How do you feel about that? It doesn't matter how you feel.
It doesn't matter.
There we go. Gotcha. Shout out to WWE 2K.
There you go.
Yeah, and we'll be dropping.
A couple weeks later.
It looks amazing too. That trailer was.
Shout out to the New Day.
That trailer.
Yes.
The New Day is my kid's favorite thing. Didn't Ronnie bust out some New Day?
So we make it down this note list. You got
Man,
anything
this
else?
note list is pretty.
It's pretty long.
Yeah,
Scott has. I love the preparation. We have a lot of stuff to talk
A
about.
wise man once said, "Failing to prepare is preparing to fail."
Play calling, Scott, this year.
Play calling.
Stuff
Tap that
to
L1.
sign. I know,
Yeah, there's that.
sitting there ready to.
Oh yeah. Big Czar, the whole nation.
Yeah.
Loving the new additions there. Okay, the whole play calling wheel's changed. It's going to look at, contextually what is the right play. Obviously for you, it's looking at matchups on the floor. You may be successful 5 times in an ISO, but it's going to look at your matchup and say, hey, you probably should look at going, didn't get out there.
T. Ross.
Yep.
Good ball movement.
Yep.
Ronnie's playing well with me. I'm dropping the ball every time I run by him.
If you guys are just joining
good back
our
cut.
broadcast, get over there. If you're just joining our broadcast, we did talk about the 2 features we have not yet discussed, which are Pro-Am and Park. Lots of very cool stuff for both of them, and we intend to put out some fire in terms of both of them as well. We just wanted to get a really cool trailer done for Park, and we haven't finished that yet. So hopefully soon. I think you guys will be really excited.
Yep.
I'm actually going somewhere pretty cool
Wow.
tomorrow. I can't quite talk about it, but
Well, then why would you bring it up? How dare you do that to
I'm
people?
a troll. I don't know what to say.
It's like Mike and Mike in the morning. That's what you're doing
That's
right
right.
when I'm in the car and I'm driving here. It's like, and when you get back from
5
your break.
hours.
Come on. Oh my goodness. Oh.
So I'm gonna make the adjustment.
Driving here. It's like, and when you get back from and then you should be able to take that stuff away. Oh, good.
And one.
Oh.
Nice take.
That was pretty nasty.
That was a nice take. Hanging around.
I'm trying, man. Ronnie's playing really well.
I can't shake him.
But I'm getting a lot of
What
calls.
movie is that from, Scott?
Oh, dude, you're talking about the worst movie, dude, in the history of life.
Yeah.
What movie is that from, Chet? See if they can get it. Hanging around. Kid has snake blood. I'm probably dating myself. I'm probably too old for this.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
What are they saying, Scott?
And there's a lot going on asking about shooting percentages right now. You're better using analog. Yes. To Junior in the chat. Yes, you have an advantage using the stick, without question. Yeah, so get on the stick if you're trying to be. If you're a knockdown guy, absolutely. There's a ton of new rebounding content.
Yeah, I love. Honestly, my favorite part about gameplay this year is the rebounding.
New rebounding.
100%.
All the new physicality, box outs, all that.
It feels like it's much more in control. There isn't this just batting it up and down and hoping for the best.
And you can tip the ball back now too.
Like,
yeah, that's one.
Oh, T. Ross, come on. Oh my God, you made a run! Holy cow!
Try, man.
The guy's button for life. You know what? I was button too. I'm trying to adjust. I used to shoot with the button, dunk with the sticks, or lay up with the sticks.
Some of those misses, it's still like, you'll have those misses where it's still, it's still because you're trying to just pull straight down on the shot, and you'll have that miss. And it takes us some adjusting to get used to the stick, but when you do start hitting with the stick, you're going to notice that difference for sure. Yeah, I'm trying to make it a game.
It is a game. Actually, this is not a game.
Hashtag.
This is not a game.
I like it.
But it is a game.
How about David Aldridge, though, in the presentation?
David Aldridge, sharp.
Looking good.
He's so fresh, he's clean.
Yes.
I mean, he's so clean, he's dirty.
Yes.
My bad. Shout out to the No Sleep.
Raptors are
Team No Sleep.
You play very well with the good athletic teams.
I like athletic teams.
Yeah, you do. You're good on defense. Ronnie's a hounder on defense.
Oh, Twitch handle. Yes, winners win 20.
Winners always win.
What are you going to be on, Scott, this opening? I know you're going to be streaming something this weekend.
Yeah, I will be streaming on this.
What are you, head-to-head, team-up?
I may start off with the Lakers Challenge before then I hit in the Pro-Am streets.
Hopefully you play a little bit better than I did.
You'll be fine. It's all about lapping it up this year. There's a lot of changes, man.
There is.
Remember that power pick and roll that you guys were running? That was like...
Yeah.
That was more or less on a mechanic level. Wasn't up to snuff that we wanted. It still did its job, but now it's. I mean, the way teams are switching and other guys can hit cutters.
Yeah.
I love how, by the way, we have an NBA player just sitting in our office and we're down here just playing the game.
Yeah.
Like nothing's going on.
I had to do it. I had to get one back.
And then for you super hardcore X's and O's guys, we've incorporated the tag on roll concept. So basically, weak side wings coming over to hit the roller. Like it's that detailed. We're getting it to a point to where teams are saying,
what halftime show are we going to get this time? Trampolines.
Could it be?
I want to see trampolines.
Yes, you can do double alley-oops.
Beautiful city, Ronnie. You were there for also
Toronto. Love Toronto.
Yes.
Oh, now this is the definition of lit.
Look at that spiral, though, and off the backboard.
Oh, look at the assist to the Bones.
Look at that. That is noise.
Yes, is the speed and speed with dribble very noticeable.